Forgot what I was gonna say. This is weird. What's going on, guys? It's Ryan and we're back again with another video. This time something I think a lot of you are gonna be able to take advantage of. I'm really excited for this. Like, no. I got an Amazon package and it has some really cool stuff in it. The things we're gonna be talking about today, but I already opened it, so I'm gonna like rewind it. Oh my god, an Amazon package. Oh my god, an Amazon package. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering what this guy is. Well, I mean, you could probably jump to some conclusions based on the title and probably the thumbnail of this video, but in case you haven't, aha. Yeah. Okay, so here's the star of the show. What you're looking at right here, this is a fairly basic small LED panel. Now, I chose this one in particular because it has this sort of soft diffusion panel in the front of it, so it's going to produce fairly soft light right out the get-go without any other diffusers or anything like that. After doing some research with reviews and everything, it has a fairly accurate, what they call a CRI, a very high CRI. So that means the light that it produces is going to render color very, very well against surfaces. So for example, like when it hits my skin, it's not going to have any sort of like green cast or magenta cast that some LEDs or like fluorescent bulbs are kind of notorious for producing. And also the output for a panel this small is pretty top notch. Okay, so let's do a quick test. I can't snap good. Okay. Bam. I have no idea how this looks because I just put the light up and here I am. Hopefully that made a difference. So basically what I've done, I'll show you real quickly here. I've put one of the panels on this light stand here. It's kind of just sitting 45-degree angle right above me, just kind of shining down directly to the kind of the side of my face right here. All right, so having just the single LED panel kind of pointed directly at my face right now certainly makes a good difference from not having any light at all. It definitely helps me to stand out from the background, gives definitely a much clearer, cleaner look with the added light. But I actually purchased 2 of these LED panels and I have a variety of light stands and light modifiers already, so let's see what these 2 lights can do in an actual, more strategic lighting setup. So we're back at the original screen here, and honestly the lighting setup right now is not really that bad, although it's really dull and it's just kind of boring. There's not a lot of separation between me and the background, so the scene doesn't have a whole lot of life. So with these 2 new LED panels, let's see what we can do here to kind of spice things up. All right, and here's what we get. It looks a lot better. Now, it really didn't take a lot to accomplish a lighting setup like this. This is simply 2 lights. I'll show you guys here what we have going on. So right in front of me here, right where the camera would be sitting on the tripod, just to the left, I have the LED panel, which is on a light stand, shining and actually reflecting straight into this silver umbrella. Now I obviously could just skip the use of the umbrella and shine it straight at my face, but the light, even though the LED panels have that really soft diffusion in them, still would be a little bit harsh and cause a little bit more shadow than I'm looking for. So what this does, the light bounces under the umbrella, spreads out, and becomes basically a larger light source opposed to just coming directly from this panel and coming straight at me. When the light becomes a much larger light source, it softens up the light that hits the subject in front of it. Just as a quick test here, you can see what the light looks like hitting my hand. It's very soft. The fall off between the light hitting my hand and the shadow it creates is a really smooth, soft transition. For comparison's sake, I turned the light around. Here's what the light looks like now. It's a lot harsher and the shadow is much more dramatic, the line between light and shadow on my hand. So this is what the shot would look like without the extra LED panel here acting as a hair light or an edge light. The shot still looks pretty good, but not as good as if we were to turn it on, and here's what we get. It's very subtle, the difference. It's just a matter of this tiny little bit of extra light that's sort of highlighting the side of my figure here, just adding a tiny bit more edge, hence the name edge light, creating just a little bit more dramatic separation between me and again what we have going on back here. The beauty of a lighting setup like this is it's extremely compact and efficient, especially if you're going to be taking it places These LED panels are also able to be battery powered. I currently have them plugged in with the AC cables right now, just going straight into the wall. But overall, you could still take these on location and be able to use them and pack them down into a very tiny bag. I mean, the panels themselves are tiny, they're super light too. Now obviously I've kind of gone the extra step by using the diffusion here with the umbrella, but by no means would you really need to do that in order to achieve a good looking lighting setup. I mean, in reality, you could probably get away with creating a fairly good looking lighting setup with just one of these LED panels. If I'm not mistaken, these panels run like 40 bucks, which is extremely affordable for a good lighting setup. Professional lighting setups from top name brands will run you thousands and thousands of dollars, trust me. I've used them. Granted, the build quality and the reliability and the light output you get from them is absolutely phenomenal. In my opinion, something like this is so much more bang for your buck. I mean, I've spent in total here maybe like 150 bucks on all this equipment, and like, I mean, I'm not complaining. This is pretty damn good. I will have links to every single piece of equipment used here down in the description so you guys can check them out. I highly recommend these panels. I mean, seriously, like 40 bucks to give you some pretty damn good results, and can be battery powered. Like, you can't beat that. If you want to take it the extra step, I'm pretty sure they make a bigger version of the panel, like twice the size, so you can get more light output, therefore being more flexible. You can get light modifiers like this umbrella here to continue to shape and manipulate the light in ways to make your shot look even better. With that being said, I'm gonna go and end the video here today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna do more in-depth videos talking about lighting setups and how to make them work in your situation. I have tons more great content coming your guys' way. Please make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Fuck with me. 2 zips, it's lit, bang, roll, can't fit, squat, shit, all of my niggas finesse.